Down 3. feel like I should put like a bass under it in this part. Like a synth bass or something for the intro. I was like on songs that have like synth basses in the intro. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Who the fuck is Roland? Alright, send me money launder. I bet bro, you knew I was gonna say that shit. I never know any of the fucking new gen people, which is it's funny because I used to always be like up to date on that when I was still a whippersnapper.
So pretty. So pretty.
Kit a lot for these they're like live snares. There's like that song Antisocial, whatever. I really like the way they use snares. Okay, it's called Money Counter by Roland Fonny. Okay. Money Launder Fonny. Okay. Oh wow, this is old. Okay, maybe I have heard this. Why is this really good? Okay, I think I can make something like that. Okay, something really melodically simple, but the drums go low-key kind of stupid. Okay, I bet I can do that. Damn, I got it. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna end up listening to that for all of the next week. They have some bangs. What the fuck? Okay. I sort of have an idea for a preset that might work. That sometimes I use. I don't use that often. I just really like it. Where is it? This one. It's definitely need some reverb on this to make kind of eerie. Maybe like. Bet, bro. Almost. Alright, no love for this sound, my bad. Okay, yeah, there's hella cakes in this. Okay, so I gotta put more cakes in this shit. Okay. No, but I learned like the theory. Like I'm actually kind of like my family. Most people in my family are musicians and shit, but I'm like way worse at like that. So I learned all the theory to like compensate. At least like know why things work. Like in school and shit, I was really like math. So. honestly. I've been meaning to do that, like run through the theory, because someone DM'd me the other day that was like, hey, can you explain the theory, your music theory, and or whatever. So I'm like, I feel like I should explain some stuff. Not that I'm like an expert or anything by any means, but I can at least like explain it how I figured it out. And maybe that'll help someone turn into a video. Okay. So.
You're so pretty.
Then I have to remove the bass spin. Wait, you mean the kick spin or the bass spin? You're talking about like this end part, or you're talking about the kicks? Maybe I'll just keep it for this part where there's no space going on. I need a riser for this part. So I'm like, sounds like farting off beat. Alright, I'll cut it, but I want to release it for one section because I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me put this here. I'll go back later to figure out what key it is. Okay, cool. Time to. Alright, so I'm gonna try to explain some theory with this next beat, or at least like, I don't know, maybe I'll like clip this into a video or something. Not Nick Mirror though, so don't expect me to be all intelligent about it. Or actually, no. I'm not talking about it. Technically, I went to an Ivy school, so maybe I am smart a little bit. Okay. But I don't say my beats right. And this is a weird thing about streaming. Like, it's cool. Is I like reacting to chat, but sometimes I feel like I'm schizophrenic. I'm like talking to voices. Okay. So we'll make something like lovey or whatever, because that was like the last beat request in the chat. So there's that fucking weird guy on YouTube that's always like start with the bass notes, and like in principle, that's fine, but I think that's like almost like the wrong way to look at it. Like, if mathematically, right, in music there's strong beats and weak beats. So if you split the grid like this, 4/4, the strong beat is the first part, so it's this right here, and this is the second beat, a weaker beat, the third beat, and the fourth beat. So you usually want something on the 1 and the 3 always, just because it's like will mean the most. And then what you get rhythm from is like hitting the off beats, which are the skips. So it's like I would have something here, because I'm trying to, like, if I was trying to make something dark, I would make sure I have like a 1 and a 6 here, maybe like a 5 and a 6. So I would put this like here. But I'm not making anything dark, I make something lovey or whatever. Because these would be my first 2 bass notes, right? Okay. So then I would think like, okay, I'm just gonna build these out a little bit to chords, and I like to build them into 7ths because they make me, I like think when I listen to it back it sounds better, even though they're kind of basic. Because everyone in the world does 7ths, so it would sound like this. So this is a 1/6 progression, and then we have this space here to add bounce, right? So let's put something here that like, so it adds like more womb, you know, more opportunity to like vibe with it. And then I'm gonna just move some of these notes around just because I want to like not have it sound so generic. Okay, this needs to be, and then that's would be like this bar, and then like for each bar I like to do something a little different. I like to build off with the 1 and the 3 first. So I'm gonna make this a suspended chord, and the suspended chord is those dark ones. Damn, y'all left the second I started explaining shit. That's fine. Okay, so then we have like this is, now I'm gonna have the bar end on a 4. Like you want it to have like a strong ending. But this space right here is going to be the response to this. So that's where you would kind of want to add like a little motif or just something that sounds cool. Okay, yeah, you're the goat who's staying to learn something. Okay, so that's sort of like how you would build out your basic of a chord progression, right? So we kind of just set this up. So that's just simple, like, and if you want to do like plug and B or whatever, all those like other genres, then that just comes down to like adding extensions. But like you kind of the bass you want to get down is the rhythm. So after I get that, I like to like kind of make top lines. And usually if you want something to bounce, you want like a 1 note to repeat a lot. So you go with that. I'm not a huge fan of how the way the E sounds, so I'm gonna maybe try the A. So we have this top motif. So maybe we're gonna finish it out with the A, the E, A. So that's kind of like the basis, and I'm almost leaving room to put a second part in. Like this, there's a lot going on, but it's almost like each of this is waiting for something to respond to it. And the way these sound, the way they do, right? So since we're learning something, we have this scale, right? So it's the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, and the 7. So the 1, I'm gonna just do this part over here. I'm just gonna make a new pattern to explain this part. So the 1, you can, anything can go back to it, right? So it's like if you want to make something bouncy, like it's really like generic trap bouncy, you would have just everything kind of, the 1 is just getting hit over and over again, but like you have it go up and down. Because you can always just have it go back to the 1. Like the 1 is like stable. The 2 is gonna sound really awkward with whatever you put it in, but it's supposed to, it has like a purpose. Like if we build up this chord, like it sounds dramatic. And I feel like a lot of people don't use seconds in their melodies or even in their chord progressions because it sounds like so abrasive, but it can have like a lot of meaning when played with something like in the context. Like music's really about context, like the context of something appears in. It's like, let's just make something generic. Just quickly. Okay, wait. Oh, 1, 4. I don't want 2 notes like that. Let's resolve this. So like it actually can sound good in the context of something. I mean, this doesn't sound great, but just sort of what the 2 is for. Then the 3 is like, it's a major note, so if you build like a chord, it'd be a major. It's like the happy vibe. So if you put a 3 in your melody, that's what the context is going to be. So you can add almost like a level of hopefulness when you put like a G if we're in this scale, right? So like every note has a purpose like that. The 4 is kind of ambiguous. And you use the 6 and the 5 for tension. So it's like if you wanted to make something tense at the end with it, or even dark, it's like this. And even doesn't even have to sound dark, like a lot of the times it'll sound serious. But there's ways to get playful with it. Like, a lot of the time it'll come down to your spacing between the notes. So it's like, if I do an E to a B, it doesn't sound as serious, as more of a, just like a somber vibe. But if I had this, it gets all, sad again. So each note in the scale, when you start to think about that, it's how you can start to make things a lot faster, is when you just realize that everything has a role. Like it all holds it together, like Legos. Like music is really building out a picture for someone else to paint something over. And then if you want to get like all like MIDI maker kind of thing, a lot of the times what you'd want to do is you make a second bar that repeats like the same of the first, and then you would do little changes. So I would change this chord, which we have is the 6 here, or first chord we have is, I think it was this, whatever, I think it was the first, but I just transposed it. And then you'd like start to move stuff, so it has like a different flavor almost, but you don't want it to feel like a different song. Folk song with trap drums. So then what I usually do, right, I'm just gonna even just show how I finish everything up. So I like to turn like my first melody into almost like a texture and build around it, like to make it more spacey, ethereal, shoegazy, whatever you want to call it. And I have this preset here that I made, and it's a half speed with a gate. And then I like to put like either a delay or a reverb on it. And then I like to build around this. And then when it comes to like building like counters or adding stuff on top, something that gets ignored a lot in people with music production is because everyone always focuses on melody, because it's like almost more mysterious. It's like how did this melody get made? How do they do the melodies? But to have a complete song, a lot of the time you need harmony. So that's coming down to like sharing notes. And harmony is like expressive of the motifs. Like you can build motifs with harmony. lot of what you remember in music production will come down to harmony. So really, it's good to share the notes that you already use. And then I'm gonna put this an octave up or an octave down to make it blend in more. Okay, so we have that layer. So harmony is huge. And then if you want to like, I'm just gonna say this real quick. And if you want to like counter when you do like something like hazier, a lot of the times you can put a pad underneath, or not a pad, like an ARP underneath things. And there's a lot of plugins you can use for that. Electra is like, has always been the go-to ARP thing forever. So like I use it a lot, just because it's really easy to find something fast. And you really just want something, you don't want it to like stand out too much. That's like the difference between an ARP and a sequence. A sequence is like set in motion, and an ARP will follow what you create. God, I hope this is not, it crashed. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, restart. Hold on, I fell. Run it back. Fixing stuff. God damn it. I despise Electra X so much. Like so much as a plugin. It always does this to me. It's always like crashes, and it's funny because I own my Electra, so it's like, guys, surely you can like fix it and show me love and be like, hey, help me. But Electra's still great, even if it crashes on me all the time. So I'm gonna take this preset, take the original chords and the melody, and I'm gonna put it in here. Some people will get rid of like some of the notes in between, but I don't like to do that. I think like keeping little artifacts in it gives a texture. And that's like what music is really defined on, especially when like production wise. There's like little artifacts and stuff that really like define your music. Like for example, a lot of people are like, oh, keep your music simple, and that's important, but people mistake simplicity for like robotic ass music. Like they'll be like, yeah, because Back in Blood was just going up the melody line, I can make my music like that. But Back in Blood was not made by that. Back in Blood was not made by the melody or that. Back in Blood was made by networking, by the fact that he was in the studio at the time with him and he wanted to make a beat. Like, that's how it's made. So if you want to like stand out on the internet and like you're making your own sound, like you could get the lucky route of that and maybe blow up and get discovered, or you create something that's like unique to you and you find people that like what you make, and like add and texture is how you really do that. Like guitar tone is texture. Like that's what people love about guitar, 'cause it's unreplicable. But people seem to miss that in music, or at least in the electronic community, which is what beat making really is. And I want a different texture though. And the trick for using Electra X for ARPs is you want to look for something that says 88888, because it'll actually follow what you're doing. Like sometimes people think they'd be like, I made a bomb ARP in Electra, and then it's got like 621 1.5, and it's not gonna work in your scale, and you're gonna have to tune bed it to figure out what the fuck it is. Then we put that in the back, and you could just have your melody be the main thing, but that you already made. But I usually like to add a couple more little sounds because it's fun. That's the biggest thing with this stuff is like if you need to have fun with it. Like music, I always see so many people be like trying to like, I've seen more people talk about on Instagram about music fucking finance than I do about like just how to like improve as an artist, or like how to experiment. And it's like, it's just like I mean, listen, I'm not by no means like a socialist with it, but it's just like the reductive problems of capitalism all over again, where it's everyone's focused on trying to make, oh, how do I get the max out of this beat that I've spent like 2 minutes making? Like, how do I make sure no one steals this, or how do I sell this? But it's like, you're not gonna sell it if it sucks, and if it sucks, why are you making it? Like, you're not even having fun. But I digress. talk too much. I'm gonna find a preset to just put on this little lead I made, and I'll cut the notes based on what doesn't work. One of my favorite things for making like spooky vibey shit is I go into Analog Lab and I take this Strange Voices preset, and it's nice. It has like a one-off sound. It almost tells its own story. Like that's how I view counter melodies almost. Is like if you ever watch a movie, they have like little side stories going on. The counter melody is like doing his own thing. He's going up, down. And you can pay attention to it, you cannot. You can add the harmony adds to the soundscape, but it's its own thing if you want to listen to it. You know, and that's what makes a good story. It's different pieces that all kind of come together to form something great. And because this melody this has a lot going on in a lot of them, I'm gonna keep the drum to something. And a lot of people like to do like they have like a preset for how they put their clap in and then add it later, but I almost like to put it in as like sometimes I just feel like different sections. Like I want to double up there. Or just like little, I don't know, rhythmic accents. I'm always supposed to go there. I know, it doesn't sound very human, but for me it's because it feels like it's something human. And I have this here, so I can always, I made this for my like starting thing, where I have these 3 808 sections. So it's like, if I want to use like up to 3 808s I can, and they're already all like set to cut itself, so I can just use them. Because I don't know, I like to do that a lot, like use different 808s. Because I think like in other types of genres of music, it's like your bass is really, or like how you articulate your bass is huge, and how like the music's emotions are. And I think you lose some of that by just like gliding notes or having to hit once, unless you're just trying to be aggressive. So I like to have like different 808s for different parts. And like this one I don't want to use for this, I want to use sometimes I have this cane. Like if I'm like this one stands out too much, I'll be like, okay, I guess I'll just find a different 808 for it. So maybe I'll go into this key here. honestly, if you guys like, what do I want to do with this? Should I just upload? I want to do like collabs with my viewers and shit. I want to start doing shit like that. Cause a lot of my friends I just met through YouTube comment section. So I'm like, if you guys make beats, maybe you'll make loops and stuff that we can work on stream. Oh, it's over on this side. Okay, so what's the next beat we're gonna make? Cause I'm not gonna finish this. This was just like instructional. A Daft Punk instrumental with a rap drum line. Like a Daft Punk type in, like a sample of Daft Punk. What kind of beat? You guys gonna have to give me something easier than that. I'm tired. A Daft Punk. I could do a Daft Punk sample, or are you writing the loops? I can like. I'll start making like FLP. I mean, would you guys prefer like loops, FLPs, MIDIs? I don't really. It's up to y'all. I know FLPs are the easiest. Sometimes it's just like the programs don't load. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna render these all individually. I messed around with the real life instrument, but this looks complete. I'm gonna do this. You can try that instead. Yeah, I think if I gave you guys, I'm gonna put this. Can you do a King Von remix that samples an obscure 90s infomercial? Yeah, you know what, Negligent? I can do that. I will do that, because that's what I like to do. It's basically a Free Loops project file, so demo. I'll just call this demo, and then I'll put it in my Discord at the end, and then you guys can just open it. A King Von remix that samples of Bird. I'm not making a 10-hour version of a song. I'm not doing that. That you can do that on your own. All right, I'm gonna do the infomercial, and then I'll do the Daft Punk sample, because I don't know. I feel like this could be fun. Okay, so generic 90s TV. What is even a good 90s infomercial like Burger King infomercial? Tell me, what am I doing, James? Pick an infomercial for me too. I'm not making a 10. I'm not. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do Whopper extended, and I'll turn this into a King Von remix. Because go fuck yourself. Dude, I'm gonna literally scare away my viewers. I'm gonna have no viewers after. I don't even have that many right now. I'm gonna fucking scare them all away. Yeah. A Whopper Daft Punk remix? Alright, what if one section is the Whopper and then the other, a Sunkist commercial? I bet. Sunkist? Alright, I'm gonna sample that. Alright. It's gonna be crazy on a King Von. That was a King Von remix. I can do it. Certainly I can do it. But I don't want to cheat either. I don't want to like turn it like sometimes I see people do that sometimes where they're like sample this thing. Or people are like sample this thing and they're like they clams casino it and then they just like get rid of it completely. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try my damnedest to use this. No, I don't want to upload it to my YouTube channel. What am I doing? Yep. I don't want to get copyright strike. I'm gonna send you to Nevada. I'm gonna send you to the doldrums. Good vibrations. Good. No. Alright, this is. You want me to sample Riley Reid's rap? I'll remix that next. No, we just haven't done the code. Alright, alright, so for the sake of copyright, I'm gonna pitch this down 3 because fuck you. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna do one layer. I'm gonna do a couple effects to it, so that way. Alright. Yeah, but just this song you fucking up now. Just wait till King Von's over this. Just wait. I feel like I need to remake it with his voice like already in it. Just like build it around him. Yeah, you didn't know? You've never heard of the Riley Reid rap, dude? That's like an iconic. That's like that's like lit. Fuck, James. You think that James? You know how to get acapellas? James. James, can you get me the acapella for the Riley Reid rap? Okay. It's not gonna. Alright, come on, give me this video. Shout out 4K video downloader for being the there it is. Okay, come on. Show my finder. What key is this even in? Armed and dangerous, King Von. He certainly was armed and dangerous. Tune bad 154. 180? Are you kidding me? Why is it so fast? Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, King Von can go fuck himself for that, I guess. Actually, that song doesn't use King Von's voice. Dude, if I knew how to use AI, I so would. That's my friend James's territory. He's like the AI guy. You know,
Cherry production.
Holy steady watching me. Every day they pocket me.
Okay, wait, this needs to just be the 2 bars.
Holy steady watching me. Every day they pocket me.
Yo.
Every day they clocking me.
So, attempting to turn King Von into a Sunkist commercial.
Holy steady watching me. Every day they pocket me.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna have to. We're gonna have to pick a different instrumental. No, I'm sampling a Sunkist commercial for an infomercial. It's starting off a mess, but if you say to turn and make a banger, it could be something special. Yeah, I agree. This song, this is starting off a mess, man. I need a King Von song that's like 154 BPM. Okay, what song? King Von song is 154 BPM. Crazy Story Part 3. Okay, that's actually doable. Okay, Part 3. There's 3 parts to this. Jesus Christ. Crazy Story Part 3 acapella, please. King Von Son fans are annoying. Of course, they're gonna have this as an acapella. Okay. Yeah. Stay in school, young man. Don't drop out. Yeah, stay in school. Don't drop out. Get that diploma. No, don't drop out. Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a banger with this.
Yeah, you are.
Huh? What? Fun. Now here it go. I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone. See, I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong. I got a thought. She right off the block. Her grip be the spot, and we got Glock. Tucked all in her shit. Don't come. Fun. Now here it go. I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone. See, I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong.
Wait, no, this is. God damn. When does he start rapping? It's gotta be. Fuck me, I gotta at least get the tempo right. I was gonna be so fucking productive. Yeah, I was gonna be. You'd be like, good, clap. Wait a sec. Okay, wait, maybe we do that instead. I'm like, maybe I should throw it into something that I'll rearrange it around. I literally said I wasn't gonna do it this way, and now I'm doing it this way.
Shit don't come in unless you know what this bitch crying me. Told her about this nigga.
Okay. Why does it feel like Crazy Story Part 3 is not 157 BPM?
Calls on my fun. Now here it go. I just
Okay. Where the fuck?
fun. Now here it go.
Alright, so it's gotta be.
Fun. Now here.
Alright, where does he start saying? Where does he start speaking?
Now here. Now here it go. Now here it go. I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone. See, I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong. I got a thought. She right off the block. Her grip be the.
I'm trying to put King Von over an infomercial. Someone asked for a King Von 90s infomercial acapella remix, and in concept, I will never do this again because this is actually frustrating. However, fuck it, why not? At this point, and now I'm already so deep into this that I'm like, this has to work. I have to make this work because I can't fail. I met Kanye West. I can never fail. Okay. A sharp major. Okay. This has gotta work. This has surely gotta work. A sharp major. Or A flat major. Which is this? Okay. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to 3 lower. What am I doing? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is gonna just sound awful regardless, but I'm gonna finish this. It's like a fucking loud ass 808. I need this to clip. Yeah, you can, but I never do it. I'd like to do it this way. I'm kind of a trash, but it's the same thing. don't know how I feel about the ethics of it, considering like I'm a like a white dude doing it, so I feel like weird because I don't want to like make a song that might get somebody killed or like be a part. I don't know, I just like it feels like blood money. The guitar melody in the commercial and sample. Play off of the guitar melody. Yeah, I think I might do that too. I think I want to get the set. Maybe I'll have it open like this. Okay, maybe yeah, this second part. So let's use this. Let's use this part where they have a fucking random ass guitar solo. Good idea, yeah. Yeah, we need to make this part unique. Alright, I'm gonna put this on a different mixer track. And this one, so if you, this is dropped by 300, this is dropped by 500. So the alternative is if you move something by 500, you can actually pitch it up 700. You just have to do the opposite to get back in the same key. So I'm gonna put that here, and we're gonna put just like a preset on it. Let's see what happens in the second half. It kind of lost the sun kiss, so it can never lose the sun kiss. I'm gonna put this one. Okay, maybe it needs to start with just playing the regular sample. Okay.
Vibrations, sun surfing, excitations, call for sun.
Okay. I fucking hate this fucking feature in FL so much. Why can't you guys just do it normally?
Excitations, call for sun kiss, good vibrations, bubbly orange jubilation, sun kiss on soda taste sensation, sun kiss is giving out good.
Different for the second part, maybe a different breakdown. see if I can take just this, and I'm gonna add that guitar part. I'm gonna turn that into like almost like solo it out like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to take this and put it here and split it down here, then put this here. Okay, cool. Although, like, listen, man, sometimes you accidentally make money on it. I wanted to break into this here. Maybe because I like that. Y'all showed me Money Laundering. That might be my new favorite song this week. It was really I can't even think who the fuck would go over this beat. I don't think it's King Von, but I did have to put him over it, so I'm surely I can find a King Von. 167. See, please tell me it's something. $142. Fucking hell. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Now the last part of this. Okay. So I'm gonna use this, I guess. God help. It's a 30-second acapella. Alright, I could surely put that on the beat. I can surely put, if I can put him on this, surely I can then put Riley Reid on this too. I guess. Because that's normal. Okay, so this needs to be time stretched to... This part is supposed to come in. Okay. It's gotta be stretched to like... Okay,
gonna play with these niggas.
Let's double check what. Let's me when I get exposed because I accidentally clicked the FaceTime button. D-monitor, okay. Okay, I don't know.
Boy.
You're so pretty.
Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch it.
You're so
Wait, where's
pretty.
the beat not there? God.
Boy, I ain't gonna play with.
God damn it, it's still slightly too stretched. Slightly more stretched. Okay, now please relax.
Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch what you say to a nigga here. Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch what you say to a nigga here. Take it the quarter turn, stay on the nigga. And now keep me a pistol at 50 in this shop. I promise to God I won't miss you. And you know I'm official. My niggas go bullets. I tell them to get you, they get you. Boom. Stay rolling. If we get you up, it's going. Pull up on they block with the flows out.
How the fuck is he even flowing beats?
Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch what you say to a nigga here. Take it the quarter turn, stay on the nigga. And now keep me a pistol at 50 in this shop. Promise to God I won't miss you. And you know I'm official. My niggas go bullets. I tell them to get you, they get you. Boom. Stay rolling. If we get you up, it's going. Pull up on they block with the flows out. Real play crazy in these bitch, I can soul out. Them niggas with me, they be stepping. They stepping for love, they ain't stepping. Put 10 on this head, that little nigga cheat. I just got a call, he got found in the shop.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch what you say to a nigga here. Take it the quarter turn, stay on the nigga. And now keep me a pistol at 50 in this shop. Promise to God I won't miss you. And you know I'm official. My niggas go bullets. I tell them to get you, they get you. Boom. Stay rolling. If we get you up, it's going. Pull up on they block with the flows out. Real play crazy in this bitch, I can soul out. Them niggas with me, they be stepping. They stepping for love, they ain't stepping. Put 10 on this head, that little nigga cheat. I just got a call, he got found in the shop.
I don't think I could even put her on this. I don't think it would flow at all. Alright, James, there you go. There's some fucking 90s Sunkissed instrumental samples. This is as good as it's gonna get.
Boy, I ain't gonna play with these niggas. I got bodies from back in the day on these niggas. Better watch what you say to a nigga here. Take it the quarter turn, stay on the nigga. And now keep me a pistol at 50 in this shop. Promise to God I won't miss you. And you know I'm official. My niggas go bullets. I tell them to get you, they get you. Boom. Stay rolling. If we get you up, it's going. Pull up on they block with the flows out. Real play crazy in this bitch, I can soul out. Them niggas with me, they be stepping. They stepping for love, they ain't stepping. Put 10 on this head, that little nigga cheat. I just got a call, he got found in the shop.
Parado, alright, I'll do that next. Parado no Baleo. Okay. Parado no Baleo. Okay. Parado no